It's just that inner voice that is so snarky. All the things you want to say out loud, but you can't. And he was so snarky. And I just loved writing. They're the fun characters to write. It's like he was just so much fun to sit down. If you're going to stay up all night and write a script, it's fun to write a voice like that. I had the same experience with The Following with Joe Carroll. The serial killer. The bad guys are always more fun to write. They just are. They always have been.
Yeah.
John Varvatos. Dick move.
I was about to say that's I wrote it down in my notes. One of my all-time favorite Damon moments is this is John Varvatos. Like, oh, so good.
This is John Varvatos, dude. Dick move.
And that came about because they were always wearing John Varvatos.
Yeah.
That was like those t-shirts were constant. It was their every week wardrobe. And I just was like, okay.
No, but like my favorite Damon line, and you're talking about the mysteries that we're building. So, my favorite Damon line is, oh God, I'm like, what it ...
That's for me to know and for you to ... Give Elena my best.
The origins of that line, which are so great. Every writer loves to complain about network notes. And we just kept getting from like the pilot, every script that we handed in, every story area that we handed in for like the first 3 or 4 episodes. Like every time anybody read a script of the network, they were like, yes, but what's Damon's drive? Like, what does Damon want? And we were like, oh my God, he just wants to be an asshole. But especially Dawn Ostroff, who was the head of the network at the time, she was obsessed with what does Damon want.
And we also didn't have the mythology truly figured out. We
didn't know yet.
Because we had so many things on the table. We didn't really know why did he come back? What's the connection with Catherine? Did she have doppelganger? There was so much to figure out. And
we just kept getting the note, and it was so annoying because we knew we were building a big mystery, but it's like, you don't have to spell it all out in the second episode. And it was an executive, I think it was Heather Caden, who was an executive at Warner Brothers at the time. And she said, sometimes I've just found the best way to answer the what do they want question is throw the question back at them, throw the mystery back at them. And so then there's we just kept having Stefan say, what is it that he wants? I just don't know what he wants. I don't know why he's here. Why is Damon, why are you here? And then finally, Damon, what do you want? And Damon say, that's for me to know, and you did ... which we felt very smug about. I love that line so much when Kevin wrote it, because it was just basically like a little bit of an F you.
We truly, I don't think knew, we were torturing the writers, trying to come up with the right mythology and the right, what does he want? And only when we latched on to the church and
oh my God,
that's when it all clicked for me.
Yeah, totally. I remember that like a light bulb went off in the room and over your head. And it was like somebody said, but I don't even know who it was. Maybe it was you, but it was, there's a tomb underneath the church. And it went boing, and we had it. And
I just remember Catherine's under it. And then he spends his entire season trying to get her, but he's not there. She's not there. And that was like the best outcome. And then it was a big surprise. It all worked for me. It clicked. All that just, that's when the writers' room really came together. I felt like when we all started the mythology.